Ripple is going to hit 1 cent in the next 5 years, while Bitcoin is going to go all the way to 96,000. Is that possible? Let's find out, you guys. Welcome everyone to CypherHaunt. My name is Yuri Lamore, and today we're going to be talking about the current state of Bitcoin and its future. So if you keep up with the price of the markets, you can see that we had quite a dump today. We actually went all the way to 7,400 and now dumped all the way to 66. Looks like it found the bottom. We'll see if it will stay or not. Now, largely, if you look at what happened yesterday and today, in the comparison, you can see how much BTC dominance has grown. So yesterday we were at 53% and today we're at 55. So in one day, you guys, all that money from all the altcoins that you see in double-digit red here, they're all going to Bitcoin. Also to Tether, but majority in Bitcoin. And the biggest contributor to Bitcoin's dominance is going to be Ethereum. Now, we had a really controversial article come out from Tech Church here, and basically arguing that the collapse of Ethereum or ETH is inevitable. So basically what they mean is that the Ethereum network will, of course, survive because it's so needed. However, the Ether itself, it has no value. And the reason why is because you can use any other ERC20 token to basically pay the miners and do your contracts on the Ethereum network. So while the article brings out many different good points, they argue about the software support, the marking, pricing, the non-token contracts, and the actual proof of stake, where you don't even need Ethereum for proof of stake. You can use any other ERC20 token. I strongly think that as of right now, you do need Ethereum to do any other projects that you want on it, right? Because even Vitalik came out and basically himself said that, hey, we are not likely going to be doing the full economic abstraction. So basically they want to keep Ether, which I understand his point, because, you know, there's a lot of people who hold Ethereum. I hold Ethereum, you know, many other people hold Ethereum, and we want it to go up. However, if you look at the opposite side, if you're building a decentralized platform, right, decentralized network, why can you not take any other payments than Ethereum? Kind of defeats the point, right? Kind of makes it more centralized in a way. Anyways, so many pros and cons about Ethereum, and we will see how it'll all basically turn up. But right now, what you can see is that it is being heavily traded to Bitcoin. So over 146 million in Ether went to BTC. That is why we have the current BTC at 55.5 dominance. Now, historically, we are still doing pretty good, because last year we were at $4,630, and today we're about 6,800, which is still not bad, you guys. Now, what I would recommend you, and again, this is not a financial advice, it's just for the educational purposes only, you guys. Please do your own research. But what I would recommend to you is take a look at the dominance. So last year we saw a pretty steady dominance that started, and then during the summertime it dropped. We had the altcoins, we had the ICOs boom, everything went crazy, right? And people started investing in Ethereum and EOS and all other stuff, right? And then Bitcoin has recovered and slowly came up, where till the beginning of this year, it finally lost its dominance and altcoins surged again. And now it's getting momentum again. So the peaks, right? If you look at it, it's about 62%. First one, and about 58, then it had a little drop, then about 62, then it had a drop, and then it get about another 63%, and then it had a drop. So we're at 55% now. So whether, you know, if it's going to be another ETF or Lightning Network comes up with a solution, or, you know, there is going to be a huge adoption by some type of bank or a business or, you know, a company, corporation, whatever it is in Bitcoin, keep in mind that the dominance can tell you a lot about when maybe the altcoin season is going to start. All right, so speaking of ETFs, we had a Abra ETF Yesterday again declined by SAC. There's actually three more upcoming ETFs, and you should mark this on your calendars. There is September 7th, the Bitwise ETF. There is September 21st, the Direxon ETF, and there is the 30th, the CBOE when X. This one is a big one, you guys. I would definitely stay tuned on the 30th and watch the Bitcoin price. See what happens. Now, a lot of people argue that it's probably not going to go through, but what if it does, right? So we will see. One other point that I'd like to bring out to you guys. So the difference between what happened last year and what's this year is Bitcoin adoption worldwide has increased tremendously. So over 3,716 businesses have adapted Bitcoin to be basically accepted for payment, right? Other cryptocurrencies and all the coins are basically getting adopted as well, but Bitcoin is still the one. And in fact, after doing this survey, it looks like that 60% of the people who do not own cryptocurrency wish they did. And they say that their biggest concern is difficulty purchasing cryptocurrency, and 75% of them actually, of those customers, want the ability to use cryptocurrency for in-store purchases. To me, guys, if you want to use it, it looks like 75% do, and you're having difficulty buying cryptocurrency, you guys, it's so simple. You just go to Coinbase, open up an account. It'll take you an hour step by step, wait about 7 days to bring your money in. Again, not the financial advice, but truly, if you want to support the network, not just buy and hold, but maybe even use it, and perhaps this could be a good start for you to open up a Gemini or Coinbase account. By no means I promote them, but that's what I use. Okay. Other things that I want to point out is, there is cheaper coins out there as far as for transactions, and they are faster. Well, Bitcoin is extremely slower, and it's more expensive. However, if you look at overall the active addresses in the past 24 hours, Bitcoin is the one that holds the most transactions between one another, right? So it's not Ethereum, it's not Litecoin, Dash, or Bitcoin Cash. It is Bitcoin. So of course you cannot compare it to Visa that does 24,000 transactions a second, while Bitcoin does 7. However, maybe if you think about it, what are those transactions? So maybe you're not going to buy a cup of coffee or pizza with your Bitcoin, but you can buy a property, you can buy a house, you can buy a boat, you can buy real estate, So perhaps you can use it for bigger things than just, everyday snacks. All right. And the main point that I want to show you guys today is going to be about the currency crisis around the world. I truly believe this is why Bitcoin was created, is in these situations like what we have right now in Venezuela. So Venezuela had a huge hyperinflation, and their currency has devalued so much that people in Venezuela are looking for alternatives, and they are looking for Bitcoin. They are looking for altcoins like Dash. And the reason why it's growing there is because even though it's so volatile, it's still more safer than their national currency. And I'll leave an article, a link here in the description so you can read the full article. And you can see that it truly helps the people to stabilize their funds, because if the hyperinflation is so high, I mean, it's over like 1,000%, it's 13,000 something deflation. I mean, it's crazy, you guys. This is where cryptocurrency comes in and helps solve this problem. Yes, it is volatile. Yes, we're still questioning about the hacks and if it's secure or not, but it's working better than their national currency. And they did try Petro, right? Remember Petro, Venezuelan cryptocurrency that came out, was backed by their oil or whatever, right? It didn't work out. So let's see if actually Bitcoin and Dash can come in and hopefully solve this problem in these countries. And it's not just, it's not Venezuela, right? Take a look at Turkey, take a look at Argentina. I mean, it's all around the world. And when you have this financial crisis, right? So when you're looking at the projects, right, all of the cryptocurrencies right here. So what are they? Primarily, they're currencies, right? They're there to fix the financial problems in the world. Yes, Ethereum is a great project, But to me right now, the problem is not Ethereum. The problem is, the currency that is in, for example, Venezuela. So this is where the Bitcoin, the Litecoin, and Dash can come in. All right, lastly, I want to touch up on this article. And again, very good read. There is also a report attached to this, so I'll leave a link below. You can read about it. And basically what they're saying, they're claiming that the overall crypto market will grow to $3.6 trillion at 2028. And the reason why is because it needs that value to be able to support the economic activities all around the world. And they also argue about which currencies can make it. Now, it's all subjective. Please do your own research. Yeah, no means I tell you what to invest in, but just take a look at it and see for yourself if it makes sense to you, right? So first thing, Bitcoin, right? It provides a unique value, right? And within a deep and virtual markets, and it goes for Monero and it goes to the Creed, right? And then the downside, the backside of it is these solutions that we had for Bitcoin, right? Like Bitcoin Cash, right? Where it literally uses Bitcoin's name, right? And provides a little solution on the block size, but really nothing else. So how long is it sustainable? Yes, maybe it's good for a year or 2 years or whatever, right? But if you look at the long term, maybe we should take a look and see if Lightning Network will work instead of looking at Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin Gold, which is kind of funny. Got this listed today from Bittrex. It's actually September 14th, I believe. All right, you guys. And they talk about Ripple as well. So the funny thing about Ripple is that it is centralized, right? So what is the difference between this and in Petro or any other cryptocurrency coming out that's backed up by something, either a bank or a government, right? If you truly want to be decentralized, take a look at Bitcoin and Monero. Okay, guys, I hope you liked the video. Please leave your comments below. Please like or dislike. Let me know what you'd like to see. I was traveling for a little bit. Now I'm back, and I'll bring you more material. Thank you, and have a good one. Bye.